Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team Radiant team ban.
Yeah, they're going through it pretty quickly, and Timbersaw gets banned first here by EHOME. They also banned the Void Spirit. We're not going to see that here for neither Jinq or XM / nothing to say. Again, I'm very interested to see what he's going to do in this 4 position, and how CDEC are going to react to that. Like, what are they going to ban? Thinking he's kind of the playmaker for this team. A bit how we see FY be the playmaker, but he's also like, I don't know, maybe in more of a role of being the like key to the engine here for EHOME. Does that make sense?
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Grim stroke.
Speaking of Sylar, I said he would go Lycan at least once. Still holds true. Not before.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Oracle, and sometimes that gets set up with the Death Prophet, right?
Seconds remaining.
Beastmaster go to the see if that's
5 seconds remaining.
play that you want to go in with that double prime war with the double phantom's embrace. Like, that's a very disruptive team fight, and they go to the Ember for EHOME. Doesn't necessarily mean it's nothing to say on the Ember just yet, but up here and multitude of bases.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Kaka game, phenomenal, honestly. That Nyx Assassin played it really well. And he's been playing it pretty consistently well the last month or so that I've seen him play in CDA and other been solid. He's not in this series right now. It's CDC against EHOME, not IG. We'll see if they go to the Nyx Assassin. It would end up being James. They go to the Rubik, and they Rubik with no Centaur, but doesn't, not a hero he needs to be in. And we saw a bunch of good Rubiks yesterday.
Dire team ban.
I shall. I do. My ram in you. Again, IG. Tusk. Chen, Skywrath,
10 seconds
Runestroke, Tusk again. Not CJ.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. 10 seconds remaining.
That's-
5 seconds remaining.
We might have, but going to your point where, you know, they put the Ember in the 4, similar to, I think it was you and us, you saw the Bat Rider go from a 3 to 5 just because it had the tools necessary to really deal with it. The Bat Rider might have been a different hero, 5, and you could do that here with the Ember moving into 4 because they've got that Rubik ready to go and the game tougher for, put him into a
10 seconds
could
remaining.
do the all-out push and go with that Lycan in the safe lane.
5 seconds remaining.
Jump is a you actually see if he's given a play like all 3 of those games in that series when he went Clinks, Void, Ember, and it wasn't until he hit the first couple of levels that he was able to accomplish getting a couple, not really doing. We also saw another Ember that didn't do much in lane and that didn't do much in game. That might have even been Jinkyu.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Wait.
10 seconds remaining.
That's
5 seconds remaining.
Parablade, I think we saw him get IG.
Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining.
Venom finally getting some band here, finally getting some respect.
5 seconds remaining.
Spoke to you about this off camera about how
Radiant
so
team pick.
you have your doubts. You say that to me and I get so excited. You don't do that to me. The last time you did that, I got so excited and you went something super like, you know, I think it went DK or something very like, oh, okay. Not exciting. But DK banned.
10 seconds remaining. 5
Get into their
seconds
comms.
remaining.
Get into their comms and tell them Tink. I miss that hero. I know not many people do, but I love the Tinker. I have no idea. Just say play the OP hero. The OP god. And not overpowered, I mean the what does CDEC go for here? Could they go Death Prophet?
team pick.
Dazzle.
Dazzle, local. Dazzle. Should be mid dazzle. Or mid, could be a mid Rubik. I would love to see that.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero.
GQ hero. Say mid. Beyond in the Beastmaster. Silent on the Rick. Zeus, I'd assume. 4 Oracle? 5 Zeus. Innocent on the Oracle, there it is. We're at amount of. This is. Yeah, he's going for the Virtus Pro play. That's what it seems like. Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm looking at all the heroes he's played so far. He has played, okay. Yeah, what is he playing right now? He's playing the Zeus. Yeah, he hasn't played the Sage hero twice yet. Dark Willow and Shadow Demon. He's so versatile.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, because there are 4 positions that or 4 position players that you're like, we need to get these heroes out of their hands. But it's like Jinkyu just masters everything. He really is a trickster of many trades, or a jack of all trades. Is the phrase there, but trickster of trades keeps it Dota related, especially with a Ricky on his team. Zeus this time.
"30 seconds to battle."
Nothing to say, yeah. YouTube highlight video makers. 1 versus rank 2. You got your title right there. This one? I mean, it gets you everything you really wanted to get. Gets you. It's not terrible. Now I regret saying it gives you everything you want to get. He is really gonna try and deal with XM throwing out that Shadow Wave early. I would assume if you're dazzled, are you even taking Shallow Grave early? Well, I've seen you like position 3 dazzles take it like a 2-1-3 situation, but that might be, I feel like it's super situational. It's like, oh, am I gonna die here? Can I take a Shadow Grave, or is somebody I need to save? Do I have a point available? But other than that, I agree, it's just Poison Touch and Shadow Wisdom. Further away, reading up, seeing that the get everybody coming. Nice, you know? We sound very good. I mean, we have silky smooth voices. We don't have the tsunami silk going up. We sound pretty good. So far, ooh, SRF. A lot of damage on an Innocence, but the Blink Strike back onto James. The Fate Bolt was thrown onto the Oracle. Gets the salve off. That might be enough health back into his health pool right there to stay alive, especially with the disarm on a Sylar. Gotta play aggressive. Fortune's in again. James? Purifying Flames, and yes, he'll get a kill there on an Innocence, but the first blood ends up going the way of EHOME. Perfect move there, and that is, you know, the salve that just allowed the Oracle to stay alive for a little bit longer, and then he comes and turns it around with, you know, the Fortune's End of the Purifying Flames a couple of times, and that Purifying Flames early is so deadly. So is the staff. I'm though trying to turn it on, nothing to say. He gets hit by the tower twice. Oh boy. Poison Touch. Ember? Bye? I mean, we hit level 5 here, Fairy out some regen, goes 3rd level in Poison Touch. I think he's fine here. Sleight of Fist comes in, but he could continue to just throw a Poison Touch at nothing to say, make it very difficult, especially once he's done with that Sleight of Fist. Swell, popping, Jinkyu trying to TP out. A lot of damage being done on a Jinkyu, but he's able to escape. They bring a 3rd here, but catch up to the Ember. Sure. Behind by about a level. Maybe like 50%. Take that back. It's not good, I'll tell you. So all you're really hoping for, I would say at the beginning, is to hope to get that level 6 and maybe set that up early on. Swell though, back on to Jinkyu, trying to set up on the bounty rune. Jinkyu grabs the bounty and now needs to run from the Grimstroke, which might give the opportunity to Victoria pick up the other bounty rune. But yeah, Sam, nothing to say. Poison Touch again, and he's dead once more. Meanwhile, Innocence goes down, and all of a sudden, EHOME, they lose 2 heroes. Triple kill.
Radiant's turret has been killed. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Instead of the offlane Dazzle going into the Necro 1 and just using that to farm, he looks to have queued up at least Necro 2. but fortunes and hits, and the damage. Purifying Flames is available. One more shot from Innocent to get the kill. SRF unable to get away.
Never refuse gold given.
We are. He is XM at this point. In the poison touch, nothing to say. Oh Jesus! The Shadow Wave is so deadly. And is he just dead? Oh my god! He went into that camp and all of a sudden was taking a boatload of damage. Looked like for a second he might just fall inside that camp. With Faith Beyond will help get that kill, and now you can look over towards the top. They've got the Rolling Thunder. Sylar dusted up, but Blink Strikes away, making some distance between him and SRF and James. Blink Strikes back to the neutral creeps, still trying to run. Dust wears out, so he's able to survive. Trip is delivered. Sylar, I call him Chalice. Sylar ends up driving over towards the top.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That was a good job with those Blink Strikes. Gets some distance, gets back. Sure that he's not trying to do a very good job over from this Ricky, and every time Nothing to Say shows himself over, man, he is just hit with this poison touch.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified.
Coming out of the tier 1 tower, Grimstroke's also made the rotation towards the top. Sakura was popping, so they have quick damage, but there's Venom from Burgessing Swell. And Purifying Flames. They don't get the kill on a Victoria. Now the Rolling Thunder hits on a 3, but with nothing here rotating, I don't think it's going to be enough. Slight comes through to get the kill on Jinkyu, and SRF with 1. They take Innocent out, and now SRF, he's safe from the shallow grave. So Dust is used. That hits on a Sylar, taking out Nothing to Say. 4 heroes gone to the side of EHOME. Tricks of the tree to try and get away from this one. He'll pop that one. Blink Strike these these golems, these mud golems. Well, he escapes, but a lot done by CDEC over EHOME. I feel like Fit's a very British thing. America, it's not as kind of rainbow. We're not gonna.
Bounty.
Might be on towards 1,000. It's almost close to 2,000. However, the experience is about 4,000 ahead. Yeah, as we see Jinkyu taken out by SRF. He swashbuckles in, and that combined with the ink swell is really quite the gap closer. With this, they'll get the deny, but up on EHOME. Jungle bottom, SRF's there. He might die if they get the primal roar off. Saw him go into the trees. They know that he's there, but they'll tension for you. There's the primal roar and the quick damage to get the kill onto the 5 position Grimstroke. It's up in a couple seconds. Might just be dead. Shadow Wave minus armor onto Jinju, trying to run for Rolling Thunder. No level 6 for a False Promise, but the Rolling Thunder not hitting either of those heroes, and he completely whiffs on it. So now XM doing the same moves forward. Dane locks him up. Blink Strike comes in, they get the kill in the castle. Oh boy, James getting low, tricks of the trade right out there. They don't have the Thunder God's Wrath for another 50 seconds. With all these heroes low, it might have been an opportunity for the Zeus, but they wouldn't even need it. They get that kill on the Victoria. They take out James. Double kill for Sylar and EHOME. Grab themselves a victorious fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Try to check the XP. Everything. Gonna do the math in my head, but I figured there was another tool for that to see what the Grimstroke was getting 15 minutes into the game, basically, and only did it. Thunder God's Wrath was there's 3 heroes here from CDEC inside their jungle, or 4 really. And that's one of the things that you benefit with role. You know, that Thunder God's Wrath isn't exactly used here in a team fight orientation, where it's more used like if everybody's off the map, Thunder God's Wrath, let me get some vision, figure it out for my team, get my team some info so we can survive and not get ganked.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Big of a deal as you know, losing that Pangolier over bottom, who's sitting in the 3 position.
Bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And so they've got two Necro looks going on right now. They've got a Necro 1 for the Zeus, of course. He's going into the Ags next to get that Nimbus available, but the Necro 3 as well as the boards for the Beastmaster are able to push through these towers and really strong to these lanes.
Trickster's rule of illusion.
Dire's top tower is under
Refuse
attack.
gold given.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They use Metamorphosis to get that top tier too, so this might even be an opportunity for EHOME to fight once that meta is down. Poison touch. Chase this Oracle, he'll look to use the False Promise, but as he was trying to key it off, the Phantom's Embrace came in from Victoria, so they get the kill. To 10-8. Coming in. Is he gonna... He sent it back. From the Necro creeps as well as the sight of his searing chains from Nothing to Say. Faith Beyond gets the kill onto Victoria, and immediately Faith Beyond moving his whip towards Roach. Blink Strike up for creep. Sylar gets in to try to take this first stages, but the scan comes out from CDEC, and they'll know that they're inside the pit. They evacuate the pit, and that's because, well, Ember, he's both trying to go after the CDEC side. Sylar with minus armor thanks to the bad juju. Back towards the Roche pit. They'll go maybe try to take this, I think. Looking to draw C and then engage. They'll have Metamorphosis now.
Dire are scanning.
Got meta. Top 2,000 gold away from picking up that Ags. The rest of the team sitting over towards mid. Looks like they're gonna smoke, or at least have thoughts to do so. That's exactly what they do. Is their outpost is captured with 30 seconds left remaining until it hits that 20-minute mark. But it's Searing Chains look for the Rolling Thunder, and now SRF coming in for the Soulbind hits onto the Oracle and nobody else. Primal Roar stops the Rolling Thunder in its steps, and they've got Shallow Grave to keep Victoria alive. Nothing to say throws a remnant towards the backlines. Hasn't popped that Metamorphosis just yet. Terribly looking for the opportunity to go in, and Ame wants that spot, but he nearby. But a fist. Searing Chains. They got the silence and pops the Manta. Believe. So after all that, nobody dies.
Ember strength now rekindled. Shadow wave.
Back up in. kind of job of staying away from the CDEC team. Again, with this 4 position Zeus, I feel like if there's ever a point where they feel uncomfortable or they're looking for information on CDEC, they just throw out the Thunder God's Wrath and they can really work around that information. Pushing bottom so far. Beastmaster continuing to farm inside the jungle, and well, he's got himself 2200 gold saved up again. The Nimbus. The thing too with that is look at where he is in terms of net worth. He started off pretty slow, and now he's being afforded all this space to just continue to farm. And it goes back to this Necro book too, that has really accelerated. From EHOME setting up. Oh, they finish off the Battle Fury on the top. They're inside Roche. They got a kill onto the Hawk. EHOME know that this is happening. This is down, and look at the damage onto the Grinstroke. So that takes away the Soulbind. He's also dead for 30 seconds. Ahmed comes out of the pit. Primal Roar now onto the back lines, looking over to Ricky. They've got themselves, or onto the Rubik, excuse me, they've got themselves the Shallow Grave. Has nothing to say, stays for this fight very quickly with the Sunder used, as well as the Metamorphosis coming in from Ame. Ame looking for more XM. He's without the Shallow Grave for 8 more seconds. They'll buy back on the Ember. Nothing to say comes back in. Rolling Thunder hits Ame the Oracle with the right click damage. Heavy from Ame. They get the kill. EHOME maybe second guessing whether or not they want to go in on this. The throne of the pit. Troublesome. There's the Nimbus, smoke screen, and the kill with Tricks of the Trade. That Aegis so quickly dispatched. Now they've got the Flame Bar over the Rubik. James trying to do what he can with the Telekinesis, hitting on nothing to say with Buffhack in the previous engagement. They've got the Searing Chains now on the TV. And they do more with this. Screen down, Primal Roar out onto XM. Rolling Thunder, and now it's coming all the way through. Soulbind hitting the Ember. He needs to leave. But Telekinesis is out once again. They've got the Poison Touch as well as the damage, but the False Promise from Innocence keeps nothing to say alive. Will it be that way after the False Promise runs out? Innocence kind of runs forward, maybe trying to help nothing to say, but they'll get the kill on the Oracle. Now they've got themselves the Shallow Grave out on James. Ricky, hello? All 5 heroes are there, and he ends up dead. James also stole the False Promise to survive. I mean, that goes surprisingly well for CDEC. They're pushing pretty fast through mid. Based on doing exactly what he needs to here. Get the boars, get the Necro 3s going. Now his Thunder God Trap stolen from Rubik. Thrown out back to the side with Jinpyu sitting low. Swashbuckle gets the kill now onto the Zeus. He didn't commit into pushing bottom just yet. He needs this creep wave, and then he'll go. Big glyph. Creep wave coming in just a second. They tier 3 over mid. And they get themselves at least a set of racks. They're still without the Zeus for 17 more seconds. Smoke screen is down, and Beastmaster's come back. But Beastmaster's come back. He's left his boards. He's not microing them to anything. Now finally they go.
Visibility. For my coffins.
Dazzle.
Seconds they use that Thunder God's Wrath. And Rubik says, anything you can do, I can do better. Throws it right back at him. Ooh, Primal Rule. This is down. They've got the Shadow. Of course, he's forced to swashbuckle away. SRF will survive with the Guardian Greaves coming through from Dazzle. Well, he walked into the last fight, just was surrounded by 5 heroes. The thing is, if EHOME can kill the TV, EC's only up 3,000 gold. The rest of the team isn't as farmed. Yeah, I mean, the question is, how did they kill him? They were able to get him killed mid immediately, but he had an Aegis, but now he's got a Satanic, so a bit of a different story.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Good Thunder God's Wrath, spotting that Seer back towards top and trying to make a defense. Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Sure, not for a long time, but Innocence. Think of it to Ame. They also stole the Fortune's End. I'm playing back toward top. TV's Courier coming forward with 3 TPs. Yeah, actually, the experience is more in favor of EHOME by it. He threw in GQ, like you said, going with pressure. He's also got the quickening charm. It's nice to have that cooldown reduction. Ricky, yeah, going straight damage. Just saying, maybe if nobody goes damage or nobody can do damage, he needs to do so, even though with this BKB going to the Datoliths now. TV.
Radiant's
He's
top tower is under attack.
waiting a long time to get that BKB, and now there's a Thunder God's Wrath once again. The spot CDEC backing off, but they've got the telekinesis onto the Ricky, and Fortune's End was enough to lure him up, but then get the Rolling Thunder to come on back. Bouncing back and forth. Innocence is here, ready with the False Promise. They'll use it. And now False Promise immediately stolen by James. Absolutely amazing. They've got a stun now onto this Ricky, and he tries to get away with Tricks of the Trade, but after the False Promise is over, he'll end up dead anyway.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire structures are fortified. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Don't have Cliff this time around.
Radiant's top tower.
Go for the tier 3 tower. It's broken, and that was on the Primal Roar. Not exactly what you would have wanted, but the Nimbus is down right on top of the Dazzle, as well as the Clumsy Net. XM taking a lot of damage. Ripping through this tier 3 in racks. And also XM ends up dead. So the tier 3 tower survives with 75 health. Benefit of a set of stairs.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gotta bring back mines on base. Yeah, he stole that when they had that fight when they killed the Ricky, so he is just being on it. There's still only 3,000 gold ahead too. Would be, yeah, sorry. Nim forward, Nimbus down, side of Fist Searing Chains, SRF locked up for a moment, but Victoria is looking to get a soul line out there. Moves over the Ink Swell, and now the one in trouble is nothing to say. The BKB's been popped. Tops that blade mail as well. Rolling Thunder coming into the back, looking over at Innocence. Innocence doesn't want to use the False Promise on himself. And Primal Roar hits onto this Pangolier, but there's a stolen False Promise. Sunder hits onto Jinkyu, so back to full health is Ame. XM forced the Shallow Grave. He's a little bit low, but he's got the Telekinesis. False Promise now onto the Silent Ricky. Wing strike forward. Can he get a kill? Yes, he can. Finally takes out James, has buyback, and now he needs to get out of this one. James finally uses that buyback. Thunder God's Wrath gets the kill on XM. He does not have buyback. Oh my, EHOME. Opportunities arising. 14 seconds, so they have that Sunder available. He doesn't have buyback, by the way. If this Terrorblade dies, this is so much trouble. He's got Sunder in 4, though, so he survives, and he'll be able to turn around in just a moment. The Stroke of Fate won't land, but the Shield Crash will. Innocence ends up dead, and now further back, nothing to say, needs to leave. Also got the kill on the south. Almost did, but losing Sour is such a setback. Next Thunder God's Wrath will line up with the Refresher. The question is, will it matter? Invisibility. Which still just the 3,000 net worth lead. Spotted. It's Rolling Thunder. Can he get out? BKB, Spite of Fist, and the Remnant. He'll survive. It cost him the BK. I think he's okay with day up.
Double damage empowers me.
Beyond trying to put this tier 3 bot from dead. Thunder God's Wrath is available. They're making their way towards bottom with the smoke. They'll TP away. Faith Beyond, though, he stays for now. Faith Beyond spotted and in trouble. Everybody else is going to join in from CDEC. They'll get the kill on the Beastmaster. He does not have the gold for buyback, so he is dead for 80 seconds. Down. Top the net worth for the Dire, yeah. I will say no more Metamorphosis, though that might help out. Got the Searing Chains as well as the double name. The Dire can be made, but immediately the Thunder comes in. Nothing to say, sitting over the BKB, the Ember. They look to try and get the kill on Ame, but Ame hit with the Shallow Griffin, so he'll survive. Still within the Nimbus, takes out both. Rolling Thunder comes in. Haven't gotten a kill on anybody on either side. Yep, BKB running on Ame. So Ame, he's got to Cinder available in 20 seconds. Going into this for EHOME might be a bit problematic. Outpost. That
Radiant are scanning.
outpost helped Zeus get to that level 20. Potentially a big deal. Just decided, despite the fact that the game is close in terms of worth. It just feels like it shouldn't be this close. Primal Roar is used. BKB was popped there, but Primal Roar now stolen by the Ruben. Not one you really want to give away. That's for sure. Oh, Rolling Thunder. Oh, SRF. It's bounced by the stairs. 700 gold for SAPPHIRE. Now that he's giving away Primal Roar. BKB, then get hit. If you buy out into the BKB, then you get hit with the Primal Roar, it would just feel terrible.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's what I was. Have 5,200 gold save. I'll be not too far away from a rapier. Aw, man. Everybody's here to try and get this done. Did you smoke? The rest of the team is surprisingly far enough away from CDC where maybe if they had the burst potential, they could get him killed. But he's just so much here that really makes that impossible. Oh boy, yeah, this is troublesome, but the false promise is there, so that'll get the save. The double nimbus is down. I believe they used their pressure at the Thunder God's Wrath. They use that Primal Roar. They look over at the Grim Strip, but the Rolling Thunder comes through. Ricky trying to get the kill to the Grim Strip. They get the kill to Victoria. They look over Nothing to Say. The BKB is no longer there, but the Rolling Thunder gets on a challenge. They are trying to kill off Nothing to Say, but with the Remnant makes an escape. Hex and Lift. Down he goes. So Ember, he's got buyback. Will probably be forced to use it. Ricky buys a point booster.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Trying to run, even Sims doesn't have false promise or anything. Ame moving in pretty deep, but he has Sunder in just a couple of seconds. Stylar, even without the he is just destroyed. They buy back on all three heroes. All of a sudden things start opening up for CDC. Over Stylar, Blink Strike, Soul Bind. Stylar, I don't know what you're thinking going in that deep. You're dead, and that's probably the game. That was way too far, way too deep without your team. And now the Metamorphosis has been popped by the Terrorblade. How do you even jump into this? And I think the reality of the situation is you just don't. And yeah, there it is. GG is called by EHOME. CDC steal game 1 from EHOME.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Remember immediately, there goes Toddle. I would be surprised to see Terrorblade go through for CDEC. Ame has played that quite a bit, so truthfully it would be to see him a lot.
Dire team ban. Radiant dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
I think that was one of the games. It might have been in the last game. 5th ban. Can't quite recall, but I almost feel like it happened first series.
Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
They go to the Treant. This could be a Centaur Rubik here for CDC. I mean, it gets the Rubik back on a James Star. Like, get that combo. So is the Shadow Demon.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant.
Go to the Centaur Rubik.
Radiant team ban.
Expecting that this early, that seems like a very, very early Ursa pick.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
The Ursa got destroyed by the Amber mid.
Dire team pick.
The Ursa got destroyed by Amber mid. The Dazzle in that game too. Boy, this could be a 2-0 for CDEC all of a sudden. But that's also ban the Veno again, and not only that, Shadow Demon can pick tier, so they definitely have a wait.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Answer becomes right now for EHOME. Waiting to see what's the next Jin Q hero. Is it this Ursa? That was, you know, all the fun. Allowed you to learn here. Triggle. I went through a phase of just...
Dire team pick.
Thanks.
There's that Jinkyu hero. Doesn't have to be, but just gonna say, seen it before, and I liked it. I thought he played it really well.
Seconds remaining.
Well, on top of that, none of the heroes scream current meta at all. I feel like this is probably the least meta draft that we've seen, because I feel like a lot of drafts have been super similar. And now that Weaver comes out, and that's a safe lane Weaver.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Personally, for me, I just don't. I don't think 3 Weaver is really that great. Here in the one with the Centaur. The lockdowns there really helped this Weaver out, and for EHOME, all they have is overgrowth.
Dire team ban.
Earth Shaker.
So that moves. My question is now, is that even enough lockdown to, or is this even too greedy to maybe go in for CDEC?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Could still go to the Ember. Could still go to the Ember.
Radiant team ban.
Wow, CDC bans it. Wow.
Seconds remaining.
A lot of options here.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Admiral Conker.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah, that is.
Seconds remaining.
You can use that often. That's disgusting. Is it worth getting the Lincolns on Weaver? This lineup of I have really.
Now select your heroes.
Safe lane Weaver mid. Off-lane Earth position clinks 5 tree. Could they have even just gone to the TB for it's all retrospect now, but see what CDEC can do, if they can wrap this series up 2-0, or if we're gonna end up going to a game 3. Load on in. Nothing to say on this Gunka is 112 and 60. Wow. And James. This Rubik, oh no, that was only a 34 and 28 record. I saw his all-time record and went, really? 5,000 games on Rubik? I got tricked there pretty quick. It seems like there were so many more options for a mid-hero here for CDEC. What reason do you possibly see that I'm not seeing that much as to why they would just go troll safe lane and then move safe to mid?
Seconds to battle.
Again, just trying to get this outpost. Keep standing still. I'll throw that shadow poison on you. Victoria? No. Not gonna get that extra stack. However, this could be 3 bounty routes for CDC if they're looking to play a little bit forward to grab this one right here. However, they don't. 2 apiece. Not entirely. Bit of damage. We saw what Jinky was able to accomplish in that game when he did play this Clinks in the 4. What was the build that he went? Was it Medallion first or although I think, but it was Medallion before Boots, but this time he's got Boots queued up. Got poison 2 and 3 on these stacks. Now a 4th. Oh. Go. Can you get it? Oh. Still has an opportunity, right?
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Since losing Boots. James gets credit for that one. James has been very good on this Rubik. Doing what he's been able to accomplish. Retaliate now at 8 for SRF. They haven't gone for a kill just yet with that telekinesis into the hoof stomp Retaliate, but that is the fact that James is still sitting here just level 1. James just wants another courier. The way this courier moves too, it scurries across the floor. Hate it. If give away. Yeah. Seven? 15? Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I'm not counting. Jeez. That works. Let's take a look over, because nothing to say in here at 16 and through to the Weavers 11 and 1. Up by about a half level on this Weaver to start.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Down. Try to get something done, but not going to help when you get hit by that torrent and the Tidebringer.
You get
A lot of damage being done on the XM very quickly. Fissure and Victoria in a bad spot. He's away from Ame. Can't eat that tree to get across and under the tower safely. Uses that disruption and out onto Jinky, who is taking some damage from the, but really not much.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
One of the things that I noticed though over in the top lane was Urshik was trying to grab Wave and take it away, but was able to get the pull. Victoria was able to get the pull. Is it going to be enough though? You can still go up and towards this tower. They won't get the last shot in. Ame still trying to commit on his Q. And Shadow Poison will get that kill. Finally comes in for Victoria. One stack of Shadow Poison getting the kill. You know, I'm not sure I've seen that in a while. One stack. Have Hoof Stomp and Telekinesis though. Both low. Telekinesis, good job. Ooh, XM on the high ground. Ooh, Innocence. Might be in a lot of trouble. SRF dies with Jinky making the rotation. This is rotations from everybody. We were talking about seeing these heroes mid. Now we see them over bottom. Jinky takes a lot of damage. They don't have the vision to get the kill there. But Sylar tried to Earthshock onto the high ground. Now he's forced to TP away. XM doesn't have the damage. Shikuchi on cooldown. Matter. But it does send him away. Again, goes of XM. XM does have the time lapse. See if they get this kill. Vision for right now. Nothing to say. It doesn't have X anyway. Oh, Sylar Shadow Poison and James getting the kill there on the Sylar. Another big one for CDEC. Ooh. Jelly, nice one to pick up. Gives it over to the Ursa. Gives it over to the Ursa immediately. SRF with the hook on. They've got the disruption. GQ makes the rotation, trying to get the kill here out of the center. He backs off successfully. It's a rotation from Jinku. He's trying to be a bit more active around the map. Level 2. His Innocence is level 3, level 4 for Shadow Demon, Rubik. Experience, what's this? Bit of an event. Yeah. Run. Grasses down to the telekinesis and the double edge damage. Stampede slows him up. Sylar trying to turn this around as he pops that Enrage. They left a poor man's shield on the ground that Innocence needs to go and get. Jinku, meanwhile, he's joined over towards bottom. Got XM here as well. Shikuchi across, and I'm not certain Jinku spotted that, so XM's gonna make his way all the way into the trees there to get the kill. Victoria taking a lot of damage. He's already used that disruption. Innocence will not get the kill. It's the finisher from Faith Beyond that takes out Victoria. They've got the telekinesis. XM trying to focus on a Sylar with the living armor and the Earth Shock. How is he getting away from this? XM, what are you doing? Time lapse ends up in the hand of Faith Beyond. For a second, it just feels like he is running in tunnel vision on that Ursa. Now James looks for the outpost. Fissure puts him on the other side, but they've got the boat coming through as well as the X, and they'll get the kill regardless. There, bottles up a double damage, so he's gonna come and defend this tower with the help of Sylar. Sure. For 25 seconds, he does have X Tidebringer as well as the Torn. He pops the double damage, and with that, you see they just retreat off this bottom tier 1. Throwing support in a lane, the best way to do it, so you can get solo experience and find them getting 6 a little bit. Poochie's away. Blink Dagger for the Earthshaker already. They're just a little shocked to seeing it so quick. There was boots right into the Blink Dagger.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
SAPPHIRE losing his courier. Stampede committed. Get anybody out of it. SAPPHIRE losing his courier, which breaking health. And guards.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
By himself, Nature's Grasp will slow him up enough where Innocence is fine in the trees. Yeah, just he got it at 1140. That. Fissure, Totem, Echo, yes they will, but Ekdom survives, and characteristic of how well Faith Beyond plays, he does not do the math right.
Radiant's generation has fallen. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now it's on cooldown, and they know he's got that blink. That was the equivalent to opening door number 2 when was back in 3. What you got was OM. Not the same show. Make a deal. Press your luck. 2 different shows, but I forgot. It's a Zoink. There we go. Make a deal. It's a Zoink. I don't know if you have that show over there, but that's a little bit of American daytime television for you. And Ghost Ship coming down on SRF. Get the kill onto the Centaur. Victoria, he rotated, so this might be problematic for him. We'll use the disruption. XM comes in. He's also got the help from James, but Jinx here doing a lot of damage onto this Rubik, and with the Tidebringer, they'll get the kill. Faith Beyond would love to have the Echo Slam now. SAPPHIRE sitting low, EHOME looking forward. Faith Beyond without a fissure for 10 more seconds. And so does it hit on the SAPPHIRE. Now they'll turn, look over at XM once again, and he can't get the time lapse off, so they don't even need the Echo Slam. Looking at EHOME, he's going to get kited pretty well. Stampede gets committed, but the fissure hits on 2, and now they'll take out EHOME. The thing to say finally falls to Victoria. However, they're going to get the kill of the Shadow Demon too. So I'm pretty sure that was a full team wipe in favor of EHOME.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire are scanning.
Say coming over. He gets spotted. The XM dead. No pieces is there. They've got the torrent as well as the ghost ship coming through, and the damage comes in to clean up XM. They get that kill, and quick shout out to the production. It's added to the chat how many couriers will die this match. So good vote going on. We get that drop down. Very big fan. Say 5 or more.
Radiant's Radiant's middle tower is under
5,000 net worth lead for EHOME, 10-4. I don't really, unless this game to way later, I don't really see how CDEC roll their way back. Can they bank on just the troll? There's so much here to just take care of him. So neck twinks.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think they add a little bit. Everybody gets a vote, and it's fun. Fun questions with.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, this vote was also initiated like a couple of minutes ago. There's already been, I think, 5 courier kills. So if you're saying anything less than 5 to all the 59 people there, you guessed on a multiple choice where you knew one answer was already wrong. Bissell, just 100. Stampede committed. They look over mid. Can they get the cone to the Gunka? They've got the telekinesis, and they will finish off. Nothing to say. They also steal the torrent. The question is, will that be the beginning of what could potentially be a comeback here for CDEC? It seems like such a pipe dream at the moment, and they really need this troll to build up an economy for him.
Scanning.
XM? They are pinging him like there's no tomorrow. The was like, just go. Well, now Overgrowth comes in. XM gets away from it. I think if they've just thrown the fissure or got XM, they wouldn't have been able to get the kill. Instead, they come away with a consolation prize of James. I need my battle pass point. I'm trying to get to Lily. There's the meteor. Treant's been working on the entire game.
From the same crop.
Ooh, Echo. Ame? Got battle trance available. Can he survive again? Ooh, comes through from Faith Beyond, and they still don't kill him just yet. Battle Trance comes in. Faith Beyond taking a little bit of damage. XM comes over. They've got themselves a summon with the totem. They'll get that kill on Ame. Swarm through on a Faith Beyond. Meteor Hammer started. Time lapse to leave. XM, again, we're just not feeling that presence from the Weaver. I'm gonna avenge you, Ame. Never mind. I'm out. Time lapse.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Also, time lapse is what he said too. I'm gonna bend your deck. Now they go from tier 2 tower over mid GQ. How much damage does he have? 35 death pack damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Look at that. He just... He just wasn't like viable, really, in any sense of the word.
Scanning.
Expires. Now they're going to jump in. They put themselves the hook stop, but the enrage comes in before he gets stunned. They've got the X as well. The ghost ship coming through. Sylar focused here about Ame. They'll use the stampede. They need to get on top of this Ursa, but only Ame was going for him. So the Abyssal Blade turning it around. Trolls in trouble away from his team. They've got the X. The Battle Trance is used, but into the torrent, and Ame is just getting kited. Great overgrowth from Innocence. Meteor Hammer comes crashing down. James and Ame are already dead. They'll take out Victoria with one shot coming in from Q, and it's a full team wipe for EHOME, and CDEC are just obliterated. In time to defend. Take the racks and they take the exit stage left. It's also very odd with Omni's focus going to the Ursa and everybody else over on the other side. It wasn't coordinated. They're going to go dead Innocence, but the overgrowth again. Meteor Hammer, can he drop it down? No, he can't. However, it's not going to matter. SRF, great Echo Slam coming in from Faith Beyond. 3 heroes dead once again. No buyback on any of them, and this is another fight going the way of EHOME. Quite honestly, at this point, it just feels like there's, and it's not just at this point, it's been heading this way. Feels like there's no answer for CDEC.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Keon, he's been here with EHOME for a while, and he has really shown up time after time, and love watching him play because he really does the ultimate playmaker for the. Because creep coming in. For creeps into the planet.
It heals like the salty air.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Slam's not up for a while, but it's not going to matter. They get the kill into James. They've got the torrent on Ame. Now he is away from his team, and the fissure coming through fills the overgrowth. They've got 3 of these Zero locked up, and then Meteor Hammer comes down onto just the Shadow Demon, but he's taking out Ame. He's got buyback, however, I'm not sure it will matter. Just call GG. Victoria's dead too. 1-1 in this best of 3.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team
Oh, it was
ban.
potentially going to be a 2-0 series for EHOME. Obviously, that's not happening. Now that we get to look at that in retrospect, maybe we regret saying so, but at the same time, I mean, the last game EHOME showed what they were capable of, and I think that comes maybe from the fact that Faith Beyond was really enabled there. I think he's always the showstopper for this team, but you said it at the end of the last game too, that it's like, you know, the combination now of Faith Beyond and GQ really is impressive. We're on to game 3. We'll see what they bring.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Yeah, it's the Weaver that just kind of talked about it, how Weaver seems like a yes impact or zero impact kind of hero, it feels like, and
Dire
it
team
just
pick.
much. And this is what, the second time tonight that we've seen a Weaver have like no impact. It's not amazing hero to play, and now Void Spirit. It's not necessarily mid. I mean, GQ on the team, I love that. It does, and I always post this on Twitter when people are like, oh my god, this new insert Chinese roster team name here is amazing. Are they the new Wings?
5 seconds.
It's like Jinkyu's style kind of fits that bill, I would say, of the Wings play style. You've got Innocence drafting, so
Dire team pick.
maybe it's kind of there. Yeah.
Radiant team pick.
In the spirit.
Radiant team ban.
Shadow demon.
That Shadow Demon coming in for EHOME. They banned the Rubik, by the way. They're going to get that out of their hands, James. They still, despite James not really having an impact in the previous game, they take it out of his hands, and I think Rubik's proving to be just like a top tier support right now. It does add quite a bit, especially in the right hand. Say someone like, you know, an FY or a Yaps or just so much.
Dire team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
There's been 79 heroes picked or banned. 67 have been picked, not picked.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
17. We're gonna get ripped up in Twitch chat for that comment. You don't know how many heroes are in the game that you cover? There's a lot.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, then there's, you know, so many leagues that are going on in the region that A lot of experimentation happen when you're up 1-0, or even in that first game if you're willing to go that way. Lynx is picked up again. We saw how good Jin-Q played it. Doesn't necessarily mean it's his. I mean, they've got 3 Jin-Q heroes picked so far for EHOME. Technically, he's played all 3. Oh my god.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Lycan.
Thought at one point we were going to get the Sylar Lycan, but instead, CDEC picked. Go for the Venom.
10 seconds remaining.
Isn't Venom good against Lycan though?
Remaining.
Yeah. Just destroy him early so it never happens. He never gets that 6. The game ends in 5 minutes. And the game ends. Boom. There.
Dire team ban.
Dragon Knight.
Safe pick. Could be safe lane DK or mid for the Void Spirit in the off lane.
Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining.
I think Pythion has played that Underlord. He definitely has played it recently in the past tournaments that have been happening in China. He very go-to on. Unsurprising that a ban there for CDEC.
Radiant team pick.
Take away that Beastmaster, make sure that they don't have that Soulbind with the Primal Roar.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Or, and hear me out, safe lane DK. No. Mid Void Spirit, safe lane DK. Need that off lane matchup. Venomancer against Lycan. Bing bang boom, there it is. And you play hyper aggressive with the Clinks. Venomous Gale comes in, some Searing Arrows. You really start to knock it home early.
Dire team pick.
Yeah. The green got me confused for a second. The goo, I swear I was like, I can't believe it. They listened to what I said, but they would never do that. So Bristleback gets picked for EHOME.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. You may now select your heroes.
the rest. We do not see Doom that much. I don't think Doom's been picked in this event so far, so add one to the tally mark. And GQ's playing the Void Spirit. Yeah, we did say that they could, put anything on GQ here. But, they did go to the Bristleback and they're going to put him on Faith Beyond. But to me, Bristle's not really a Faith Beyond hero for me. Probably plays it every so often. But when I think Faith Beyond, I think Playmaker. Don't think Playmaker Bristleback. Does that make sense? Yeah. Goes. Want him to rush that X. Going safe lane so far. Yeah. Bottom here for EHOME. Accomplished nothing to say on this Clinks. I think, this is the first time we were seeing Clinks on a core role through this tournament. It's been most doing that for, if not always. Stats here. I think it was just played by Jing 2 days ago. Disruption. Ames is a bit far forward, but a good stroke of fate from Victoria. That'll save the life of the Shadow Shaman. Breathe Fire level 1, which has been the build so far for a core DK. It's been like Breathe Fire, Dragon Blood, Breathe Fire, maybe an early level in Dragon Tail, but not normally without anything. The one time we saw it, it was with a Mirana. Over with James, and they not only get the courier, but it looks like they'll get first blood. Ooh, the shot misses, so Innocence goes around the trees, but James, with that early 74 damage, gets the kill. He'll take the outpost. CDC have themselves complete. XM getting the kill, and now they've got themselves 2 kills in this bottom lane. DK dying that early. SAPPHIRE rising. Yeah, they should be able to just kill him off. There's no way he makes his way out of this one. And Faith Beyond throwing those quills out. They've got the help from take out this dude. Sarap. Valor is Infernal Blade.
I refuse you.
Range creep to 9. Stop. Oh yeah. Now with Xingqiu here, just gonna get pulled back in thanks to the Aether Remnant. That little bit right there can really make it so difficult for SRF to do anything in this lane. Look at where he's at. I mean, SRF, what do you even do? Gets killed, but Xingqiu comes bottom. Aether Remnant, not gonna matter. Sleight of Fist is there. XM gets the kill into SAPPHIRE, and now XM needs to run. Xingqiu and Innocence trying to do the damage here, but Void Spirit, Searing Chains, double kill for XM, and just giving XM a +1 over bottom. So
Radiant structures are fortified.
actually didn't talk about the fact that Ame is the one. XM's bottom. They changed all their lanes. Try and get the proper matchup. Look out so far. I mean, SRF did die top, but so far just one death, not the. Distance. We're shot. XM now dominating 4-0-0. I mean, it really doesn't get much better than this over bottom. XM's got 4 kills, and then the other one was picked up by the Shadow Shaman of James. Grimstroke's involved in all 5. Victoria's having an amazing time.
But I'm worth so much more. Bounty.
Innocence again. May one more shot will get the kill. Now 6-1. Xingqiu under the tier 1 tower will just die to it. And Clinks kind of gets baited into the situation where the shackles are there and they've got themselves a double for Ame. Nothing to say, dies. And it's 8-1 for CDEC. I don't know if it's harsh enough. It's got a... It's been brutal start, although 8-1 is what we saw in LGD the first game, and they ended up losing that one. And it's only, you know, a less than 1,000 net worth lead again. comparing these lanes and whatnot, you've got Faith Beyond 43 and 16. Clinks, despite the death, 30 and 14, not doing terribly. Yeah, he's ahead in experience by just a little bit over Ame. Of course. Ame? Yeah, Innocence is just too far. Can't get the disruption off. Tries to one-shot that courier. We need that question in chat once again. How many couriers are gonna die this game? Have any died yet? I believe so. Looking to potentially defend here with the help of 0-0-6 Victoria, trying to become James Bond on this one. It might be able to do so with the Doom out on a Sylar, and well, they should be able to get the kill onto the DK, and they do. However, it's the kill for Victoria. Now they look over at the Bristle. Oh my, this is real troublesome. Innocence tries to keep the Bristle back alive, but Faith Beyond is dead. 10-1 in favor of CDEC.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They'll actually go for Victoria, and one more shot. They'll get the kill, but that's might be his own life for this one. However, they don't want to chase. Bottom, Void Spirit. Sarev's here with James, and Infernal Blade use Jinkyu. It's the Aether Remnant pulling in the Doom. Now on the run, he doesn't have any levels in Dissimilate, so they'll just get chased out with Scorched Earth and the Ether Shock from James, even though SRF was starting the swing on the last hit. Gets the kill.
Is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The worst situation, but you don't want to die if you're Jinkyu. That's for sure. Simulate? It's himself killed the Ancients. So that works out in his favor. I did not see the Lycan Wolfing swell. Faith Beyond coming from the side, looks over at XM. And starts off trying to get this tier 1 tower hid. Nothing to say will help out, and there it goes.
His middle tower has fallen.
So despite the kill differential, this game is certainly sitting just about even. A 1,000 net worth lead is really not that much. That time I did see the ink swell with the Lycan Wolf.
That's from
I feel like Mango Tree has gone from being something offensive to just getting laid down like. Yeah. fun when he gets that extra 100 cast range, has the Aether Lens, has a keen optic. Shadow Shaman's going to be doing things from so far away.
Double damage.
Quiets down for Faith Beyond. Try to get into this hood as quickly as possible. But take a look over bottom. Innocence taking a lot of damage. They get the kill into Victoria. They look over to also kill off James. 2 heroes gone on the side of CDEC as EHOME come away on top. Sylar finally getting his first kill there. And the Astral Step comes across as well as the Dissimulate, but XM was right back on them with that Remnant forward. So now they turn their attention over onto the Void Spirit. Look at the damage coming in, and he'll Astral Step away, but the Remnant onto the high ground. XM gets the kill. They throw the Phantom's Embrace onto Innocence, so they'll need to start to run. But again, XM moving forward gets the Searing Chains out. Double kill there for the Ember.
Is under attack.
Just that slight lead. Faith Beyond continuing to farm up immensely. Gonna finish off Treads and go into the Heaven's Halberd. After that is the DJ of Sylar, who's going Shadow Blade, as you saw. You already picked. This Clinks, though, he's basically going a quicker Jinkyu build at the moment. Medallion into the Desolator. Lycan, Aether Remnant. And they get the kill out on the Lycan. They've got the Doom now. There's a disruption coming through from Innocence. They get the kill on the Ame. And the Wolves will take out Nothing to Say. So Innocence dies as the Sentry was down. And now they look over at Sylar. With the damage of the Spirit Vessel, as well as the rest of the team, they get the kill on the Sylar. And that's a third for CDC. Finally, a big engagement there between both sides. And CDC come away victorious. They've got the Hex, they commit the Serpent Wards, Ink Swell with the Shackle, no way out for Faith Beyond. And Sylar shows up, but he could potentially show up just to die. I say that, but SRF goes down. They've got themselves a Soulbind. They're both hexed up, and I said Sylar might show up just to die, and well, he does end up giving Jinkyu a kill, but it's a triple kill for James. Oh my, 7-1-9 for this Shadow Shaman.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Of invisibility.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
XM under Faith Beyond's nose. Ink
Inkswell goes down and stuns up the Bristle. They've got the Shackle. The Spirit Vessel's on him. He's also been silenced. Sylar goes into the Elder Dragon form. They look over at James, and this is a big bounty for them to grab if they can just get the throw to the Shadow Shaman, but he backs away in time. James thinking about going back in. Look at where he's standing. He's ready to re-engage, ready to help out some more. He throws the Ether Shock on the GQ. Exit gets the final blow on him, but now Doom is out, and they've muted up this Bristleback. He is in so much trouble, and so is the rest of the side of EHOME. The Remnant from Exum, they get the kill on the Faith Beyond. SRF gets credit for that one. The Stroke of Fate hits on the nothing. Is Saiyans, Lycan Wolves, as well as the Necro Creeps. They get the kill on the Innocents, and they're going to take the entire team out. They've killed off Nothing to Say, and all that is left is Sylar, and he has to sit behind the tier 2. He cannot respond to any of this. And they have played this so well where they have kind of shut down Jinkyu. Not only shut down Jinkyu, but they are shutting down this entire EHOME side. They're up 6,000 net worth. They've got 3 times the kills. Everything is really just rolling. See? It's disgusting.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Searching. Find anybody. Sylar committing to the Elder Dragon form. Let's farm up a bit. Well, let's look at where Ame is. He's going into a Silver Edge. He's got the Shadow Blade finished. He's got the Necro 3. Thing pick up there for Ame.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Continuing to extend this lead, they work over the tier 1 tower. They get that as well. Got the Aegis now available on Ame, and things are just rolling up Millhouse for him. He's skipping the level 10 talent for Ember. It's everything out of the 15 talent. They find Sylar, so if Searing Chains comes through, just, oh my gosh. The damage is so fast, so quick. There's no response from Sylar at all. They're gonna commit to the tier 2 tower over bottom. They've got those tier 2, got those 2 towers, but is that worth it?
The flames rush forth.
Bristle again. Shackled Spirit Vessel. And then they've got the Infernal Blade, the Inkswell. They could kite this Bristle all day.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You get that kill. Their net worth lead to 9,000. Thor working with this Aegis. What did EHOME do? there. Good job. 10 times streak. Woo. Getting that. I mean that's putting everything together there. You know, having the stun, having the Aether Remnant, making sure you drop down the Burning Army as well. Hello? First life goes down, but you look at how quickly Jinq's taking damage. They've got the Serpent Ward down, get around, nothing to say. So a lot of rotations coming in from CDEC, a lot of answers here to chase down, nothing to say. Get the kill there. Shackle out on the Faith Beyond. He needs to start to run. Full escape from this. They're going to TP over the Ember, and now they've got the Hex from such a distance from James. That should be more than enough to get the kill here on a Faith Beyond. They've got the Shackle to follow it up, and yes, they will take his life. Tier 2 tower mid. Nothing stopping them.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
It just isn't doing enough though. Not entirely his fault, but just has not been a way to do anything. And yeah, James goes in with the Hex. He's got the Serum Chains out onto this Clinks. Nothing to say, drops down the Burning Army. Isn't going to be enough. The BKB comes in from XM. They've got the Soulbind as well as the Doom on to Sylar. They split him up with Stroke of Fate, and Name will give chase. The Burning Army doing a good amount of damage, but it's not going to be enough without the rest of the team. They've got the Soulbind Shackle as well as the Disruption coming in from Innocence to try and keep Sylar alive, but he's on the run and he ends up dead. They also got the kill on the Jinq earlier. They'll take out Faith Beyond. This looks like the beginning of the end, as it'll be a 4th kill here for CDEC. I wouldn't be surprised if EHOME sooner or later just called GG, especially after this kill on Nothing to Say. Ball back on Bristle, but what will they get from this? And they at least get James. They buy back, and now they look over and he just bought back. Faith Beyond's just dead. Okay, they don't really care about any of the items that this Bristleback has. Silence XM trying to stay alive. Inferno Blade hits on Innocence. Finally, XM goes down, but Jinq will die. So will Innocence, and everybody's dead once again. Finally, Sylar back alive once more. Is it worth the buyback? The one you said?
Almighty money.
Gold-wise, it says no.
Bounty.
Ags for doing. Got the Ags on his courier coming up from the secret top. They have a Silver Edge on Lycan. They've got an Ags on Doom.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Where it jumps back into the meta. Yeah, has the Hex, they have the damage. There's the Infernal Blade. They take out Nothing to Say. SRF gets credit on the kill there. They will kill Victoria's courier, but it won't matter. Jinq did as well. And SRF's got himself a double kill. Oh.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
See, now that's 29 kill participation. I
Dire structures are fortified.
raise you a 2-2 and 29 Grimster. Who just has to cast Ether Shot?
Radiant's middle has fallen. Radiant's
With a keen optic, Aether Lens, and he didn't actually take the 100 cast range. He said, I've got enough cast range. He took the Hex cooldown. Why stop? Hex comes through on the Jinkyu. They take him out immediately. The Soulbind, the double shackle, and Innocent Sylar go down. GG is called by EHOME and CDEC. They take it serious.